Well, hello. This is Darren here from the Music Vault, and I am coming at you with final tag of 2022. To be precise, the metal tag of 2022. I absolutely love doing these. I think they're a lot of fun. Um, I don't know why. I just love doing them. I just think they're a lot of fun. So, anyways, I'm not gonna rant because this is the second time and third time I'm doing this video. First time I got almost to the end and I screwed it up. So, anyways, question number one is the favorite reissue of 2022 or 2021. Well, like I said in the first video, Saga has been reissuing their whole catalog, except for the Rob Moretti album. I don't know why they're not. They're only doing the whole catalog except for that one. I don't know why. Anyways, there was a toss-up between this album and those Saga albums because I couldn't pick one Saga because those Saga albums are coming out. They're just absolutely amazing. They're all coming out gatefold, new pictures, sleeves, everything. Great care and the artwork, the detail, everything. Great care has been put into those reissues. But I'm going to go with this one because when I spotted this one, I just about danced like a little girl. Trouble. This album is awesome. This is the album that got me into Trouble. It's funny because on Amazon, it was, I think, issued at like $25.99. But and I've learned with Amazon to, when you see it at a decent price, buy it, because this was at 24 and change or $25 or some stupid thing, plus free shipping if you got it because it was coming through Amazon. And I'm like, oh no, okay, I'll wait because I was buying so much other stuff. And I waited and this friggin' thing jumped up to almost $50. I went, put the brakes on. I was like, no. Well, I happened to be up in one of the record shops in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, and I spotted it and I grabbed it right away because I think they had it for 30, 32, 33, $34. I can't remember. I bought this and Manic Frustrations, but this is my favorite issue of 2021. Band you discovered in 2021. 2 bands. 1914, Where Fear and Weapons Meet, is this. I discovered these guys because of that cover. That cover is friggin' awesome. I love that cover. This is World War I inspired black metal done right, not the satanic drivel that is out. This album is, if you like, there's a band called Dawn. What's it? I can't remember what it's called. It reminds this album and that Dawn album are probably my 2 favorite black metal albums, secular black metal albums. Okay, moving on. The second one was Charger. Motorhead inspired, gritty, grimy, dirty death, heavy metal. I think the one dude in here is from Rancid. Spotted on eBay. I really dug it. The price was amazing. Paid $22 for it. So I checked them out on YouTube Music. Loved it. Purchased it. And I think, if I remember correctly, they only have one album out. And it's that one. Maybe a couple of EPs. I don't know. I didn't see anything on Encyclopedia Metallum. It's on there. Outstanding vocal performance. That dude right there, Ronnie Romero. That guy can sing. Holy Calcutta. yeah, I highly recommend this band. I discovered this band in 2021 as well. I had heard of them, never picked any of this stuff up. Checked them out on YouTube Music again, and went, whoa, grab this one. I'm going to be purchasing the rest of the catalog. It's just this was the start, and every song on there is freaking amazing, incredible melodies. Just it's a great album in general. I was getting back into power metal, and I think that's how I discovered this band. I would say gap filler. This thing, Burning Red from Machine Head. Can't stand this album. I only got it. I got it because I'm a big Machine Head fan, but that thing is no. Gap filler, cheap find, again on Amazon. Immortal, All Shall Fall. I think I paid $27 with free shipping on it because I got something else. But yeah, this album it had gone up to stupid amounts of money, and then I saw it for that cheap. I grabbed it right away because I have a tendency. I've done this a couple times in the past, and I'm still learning from it. That I'll get it later, and then later it's either gone out of print or the price is shot through the roof. Done that a few times. Cheap find. Artwork would have to be this bad boy, Exodus, Persona non grata. Yeah, that artwork is actually pretty cool. All the zombies and everything. When you open it up, it kind of opens up like a big. It's kind of like this album. Where is it? Where the heck did it go? It's kind of like I had it. I don't know what the heck I did with it. It's kind of like that. Altar of Oblivion. When you open it up, it is a huge picture. It doesn't have a back picture and then a front picture. It's a one big continuous picture, and I think that's what this Exodus, Persona non grata. Artwork. Favorite track? I don't have a favorite track, only because I've heard so much that not one song has stuck out. Many songs stick out in my head, but not one particular song. Sorry. Song that became an earworm, I would say, is this one. Sacred Warriors, Waiting in Darkness. I was sitting upstairs in my room with my wife. I had my phone, and on there I was listening to YouTube Music, and all of a sudden this song again popped into my head again. I went, oh, I gotta hear that. And it's just an awesome song, and I have it playing in my head constantly now because it's such a great song. A band you have to throw out LPs or CDs in this case, probably be these two. At some point I will ditch them. They've been kind of playing on me for a little while now about dumping them. Great albums. I don't like what they put out on their t-shirts. Everybody knows what they put out. They're I don't know, their lyrical content, it just doesn't sit right with me. That's one of the reasons why I haven't bought any Demir Bagor. Love that band. Just the lyrical content, that's it. Yeah, I know Exodus, and you got a couple others. I know. It is what it is, I guess. A 90s recommended album. I'm going to go with this one. Slaughter of the Soul. This is such a cool... I love the guitar sound on this. The vocal patterns, vocal style, everything about this album. I don't even think there's a bad song on this album either. Yeah. I don't know. I just think this is a friggin' stellar album. I highly recommend that one. Slaughter of the Soul. 7-inch single. I don't have a 7-inch single that got me into an album, but I do have a little story. You want to hear it? Okay. Went into my local record shop, and I'm going to make this really short. Went into my local record shop, going through the albums. I always hit the metal section first. Chris has got a huge, so it's used. However, he's now starting to sell brand new stuff. And anyways, he got this one in. And I bought it not because of a 7-inch single. I bought it because of those dudes right there. Everybody knows those guys right there. This is their second album. I love this album so much that I went and I bought their first album. And then after I purchased their first album, I bought both albums on CD as well. And I did see that they have a live album out that I'm pretty sure I'm going to purchase. Although right now I got to slow down because I've been spending so much on vinyl. My wife and I want to clean up some bills and that. And she works 6 days a week. She works 2 jobs 6 days a week. She's a nurse for public health here in Canada, Ontario, Niagara region. So we're trying to get her down to 1 job and just leave it at that. Instead of working 6 days a week, she's getting kind of temperamental. And I understand, it's very tiring. Epic song that is 8 minutes or more. Everybody knows. 2112. Clocks in at, I think it is 20 minutes, 38 seconds or something. It's 24 seconds. It's just shy of 21 minutes long. But yeah, 2112. It's broken down into 7 different parts. The Temple of Syrinx, Discovery, Presentation, Oracle, The Dream, Soliloquy, and the Grand Finale. This album in general is awesome. Tears is a great song. Twilight Zone, Patch to Bangkok. This is a great album in general. But 2112 is probably the biggest, most epic song over 8 minutes long ever. Opinion of Record Store Day. I don't have opinion of Record Store Day. I don't go shopping on Record Store Day. I think it's all overpriced. So I know there's guys out here in the community, the vinyl community, that wait. They love, which is great. I don't bother with it. I just buy what I want. I don't go out for those specific things. Part of your setup, would you change? Nothing. I mean, some of my stuff has got sentimental value. My best friend gave me the receiver, which is a great receiver. It's RCA receiver, works great. I got a 200 CD jukebox, JVC jukebox. It works awesome. The turntable was given to me by a friend after she passed. Her family gave it to me along with all her Rush stuff. The tape deck, again, my best friend gave me. Yeah. So I wouldn't really change anything. I mean, if I had the money, you know, there's some turntables out there that are really sweet looking turntables, you know, Harman Kardon or whatever. I would probably not change anything, but if I had the money, I'd go out and I'd buy a whole other stereo system, probably from the 70s, all realigned and redone. Biggest disappointment of 2021 is the shipping costs. Shipping has just gotten so ridiculously expensive. I'll give you an example. I just bought 4 albums, 2 from one company, 2 from another company. Combined shipping, $87 American. There's no reason for that. 2 records to ship was $40. There's no reason for that. That's absolutely ridiculous. And the other company was $47. Like, seriously? For 2 records? Come on. And I know it's not the record company's fault. That's not what I'm saying. It's not their fault. It's shipping costs. It's the price of gas. It's the wages. It's wear and tear on the vehicle. I understand the whole thing. It's just $87. I could have gone to my local record shop and probably found 10 albums and paid $87 for it. 20 albums if I went through, like my buddy's got a Digger's Paradise. Get $2 and $3 records in there. I could have bought 20 albums for that. I think it's just greed, to be honest. But hey, number 17. Yeah, number 17. Expected LP for 2022. Hands down, brand new Razor, Cycle of Contempt. I can hardly wait till that puppy hits the shelves, because that one I will pay. That's like Rush. I will pay for it. Solo LP, a band that somebody you'd like to see a solo LP from. Geddy Lee and Alex Lifeson of Rush. I would love to see stuff from them combined, collaborated if possible. If not, Geddy Lee put out a solo album a number of years ago called My Favorite Headache. Alex Lifeson put out Victor a number of years ago. Victor wasn't as good. My Favorite Headache is better. But I'd like to see a collaborated effort from Geddy Lee and Alex Lifeson for sure. Placeholder. This puppy. The black cover of the Archives, Rush Archives, which is the first 3 albums of Rush. Fly By Night, Caress of Steel, and Rush. I have a mint condition copy of the gray cover. And then they put out this black cover. And you can't find this thing anywhere. So when I found it, the cover is not in 100% ring wear, everything. Vinyl, my gray copy is better. The gray copy is almost a mint condition copy. But I will keep this until I find a better copy at a better price. I paid $30 for this, which isn't bad. It's $10 an album. And for what it is, like, I've seen this go for well over $150, $200 just for this album alone. But yeah, so that's my placeholder. What LP have you yet to pick up due to cost or availability? And that would be Rush, the first album, on Moon Records. Moon Records was their label when they first started out. They pressed, I think, 25, from my understanding, they pressed 2,500 copies of that album. And they all go for stupid amounts. A beat up copy that is a piece of junk with the cover split and everything goes for $300. Yeah, so that would be, if I could find a good copy at a really good price, or if it was ever given to me, wink wink nudge nudge, that would be Rush, the first album, on Moon Records. Has to be on Moon Records. It's NM001, I think, is the catalog number. Anyways, so there you go. That is my vinyl tag for 2021. Hope you guys dug it. If you liked it, hit the like button, subscribe, all that jazz. I am finally, after I don't know how many years of being on this stupid thing, I finally reached over 500 subs. Sitting at, I think, 525 now, which is pretty cool. Anyways, I'll see you guys next video. Cheers.